Hooters was the go-to spot for many in the 1980s and 1990s, but the restaurant franchise has been struggling in recent years. Country singer and talk show host Kelly Clarkson recently stepped up to try and save the chain. Hooters in danger of closing. Hooters is a mix of casual dining and the bar scene. The name of the restaurant itself has a cheeky double meaning. The restaurant's logo features an owl, which hoots, and Hooters has been a slang term for breasts since the 1970s. According to the Hooters lore, it was originally founded as an April Fool's joke between the owners who wanted to create a place they couldn't get kicked out of. So while the sports bar is known for its chicken wings, it is more famous for its scantily clad Hooters girls servers. The servers have an immediately recognizable uniform of super short orange shorts and a low-cut white t-shirt or tank top with the company logo. Hooters was extremely popular in the 1990s, but has fallen out of favor in recent years. Many businesses are struggling to stay afloat in this economy. In 2024, the restaurant chain closed around 40 stores that weren't making a profit. A recent report from Bloomberg claimed that Hooters is on the verge of declaring bankruptcy and shuttering all the restaurants. According to the article, the franchise is $300 million in debt. As of today, Hooters hasn't officially filed for bankruptcy, and they won't if Kelly Clarkson has anything to say about it. Kelly Clarkson steps up to save Hooters franchise. Kelly Clarkson, or someone who works on her daytime talk show, is apparently a huge fan of Hooters. A recent post on the Kelly Clarkson Show Instagram called for the restaurant chain to be saved. Polls don't go Hooters, the post caption begged. The post included a clip of comedian Fortune famester pleading with the talk show's audience to help save Hooters. The comic posed an important question: where else can you see waitresses wearing pantyhose and tank tops at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday? As Taste of Country reports, the clip is actually from Feimster's appearance on the show in 2020. Hooters was struggling then during the COVID shutdowns. It seems like the restaurant never recovered. Even though it's an older clip, it is still relevant today, and Kelly Clarkson clearly supports saving Hooters. And clearly her fans agree. The social media post got over 5,000 heart reactions and many comments about saving the restaurant chain from closing. Kelly Clarkson isn't afraid to speak out about causes she believes in. She launched the Back to Business campaign in 2020 to help small businesses during the pandemic. Her interests go beyond that, though. In 2018, she started a social media campaign to save NBC's time-traveling show Timeless. Unfortunately, the show was canceled after 2 seasons. Does it surprise you that the talk show host showed support for Hooters? Do you think the chain will be saved, or will it go the way of JOAN Fabrics, Big Lots, and other businesses closing in recent years? Kelly Clarkson joins the fight to save Hooters. Can the iconic chain be rescued from closure? Hooters, the once thriving restaurant chain known for its casual dining, sports bar vibe, and iconic Hooters girls servers, is facing an uncertain future. A staple of the 1980s and 1990s, Hooters has struggled to maintain its relevance in recent years, with declining sales, store closures, and mounting debt threatening its survival. Now country singer and talk show host Kelly Clarkson has stepped into the fray, using her platform to rally support for the beleaguered franchise. But can her efforts be enough to save Hooters from the brink of collapse? Hooters has always been a unique brand, blending casual dining with a cheeky, irreverent atmosphere. The restaurant's name itself is a playful double entendre, referencing both the owl in its logo and the slang term for breasts. According to Hooters lore, the chain was founded in 1983 as an April Fool's joke between friends who wanted to create a place where they could relax without fear of being kicked out. The concept quickly took off, and by the 1990s, Hooters had become a cultural phenomenon. The chain's success was built on 2 key pillars: its signature chicken wings and its Hooters girls servers. The servers, clad in the brand's iconic uniform of orange shorts and low-cut white tank tops, became synonymous with the Hooters experience. For decades, the restaurant was a popular destination for sports fans, families, and groups of friends looking for a fun, laid-back dining experience. However, in recent years, Hooters has struggled to adapt to changing consumer preferences and economic challenges. The rise of fast casual dining, increased competition from other sports bars, and shifting cultural attitudes toward its branding have all contributed to the chain's decline. In 2024 alone, Hooters closed approximately 40 underperforming locations, and a recent report from Bloomberg revealed that the franchise is $300 million. Also suggested that Hooters is on the verge of declaring bankruptcy, a move that could lead to the closure of all its remaining restaurants. Kelly Clarkson steps up to save Hooters. Amid the dire news, Kelly Clarkson has emerged as an unlikely champion for the struggling chain. Clarkson, who hosts the popular daytime talk show The Kelly Clarkson Show, recently shared a post on the show's Instagram account calling for Hooters to be saved. The post featured a clip from a 2020 episode of the show, in which comedian Fortune Famester made a passionate plea to the audience to support the restaurant. "Pulls don't go at Hooters," the caption read, alongside the clip of Famester humorously asking, "Where else can you see waitresses wearing pantyhose and tank tops at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday?" The post quickly garnered over 5,000 heart reactions and hundreds of comments from fans expressing their support for the chain. While the clip is from 2020, its message remains relevant today, as Hooters continues to face significant challenges. Clarkson's decision to share the post underscores her commitment to supporting causes she believes in. In 2020, she launched the #BackToBusiness campaign to help small businesses struggling during the COVID-19 pandemic. She has also used her platform to advocate for other causes, such as her 2018 social media campaign to save the NBC time-traveling show Timeless. Although Timeless was ultimately canceled after 2 seasons, Clarkson's efforts demonstrated her willingness to fight for what she believes in. The challenges ahead for Hooters. Despite Clarkson's support, Hooters faces an uphill battle to regain its former glory. The restaurant industry has undergone significant changes in recent years, with consumers increasingly prioritizing healthier dining options, diverse menus, and more inclusive branding. Hooters' reliance on its traditional image and menu offerings has made it difficult for the chain to attract younger, more diverse customers. Additionally, the economic landscape has been harsh for many businesses, with rising costs, labor shortages, and inflation putting pressure on profit margins. Hooters is not alone in its struggles. Other well-known brands, such as Jo-Ann Fabrics and Big Lots, have also faced financial difficulties and store closures in recent years. To survive, Hooters will need to reinvent itself while staying true to its core identity. This could involve updating its menu to include healthier options, modernizing its branding to appeal to a broader audience, and enhancing the customer experience with new technology and amenities. The chain may also need to explore new revenue streams, such as expanding its takeout and delivery services or launching a line of branded products. A nostalgic appeal and a call to action. For many, Hooters represents more than just a restaurant. It's a nostalgic reminder of a bygone era. Clarkson's efforts to save the chain have resonated with fans who have fond memories of dining at Hooters or watching sports games with friends over a plate of wings. Her call to action has sparked a wave of support on social media, with many fans sharing their own stories and expressing hope that the chain can be saved. However, nostalgia alone may not be enough to secure Hooters' future. The chain will need to make significant changes to adapt to the modern dining landscape and attract a new generation of customers. Whether Hooters can rise to the challenge remains to be seen, but with the support of high-profile advocates like Kelly Clarkson and a loyal fan base, there is still hope for the iconic brand. What's next for Hooters? As of now, Hooters has not officially filed for bankruptcy, and the chain continues to operate its remaining locations. Clarkson's efforts have brought renewed attention to the brand, and her call to action has inspired fans to show their support. Whether this will be enough to turn the tide remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: Hooters' fate will depend on its ability to evolve and meet the demands of today's consumers. Do you think Hooters can be saved, or is it destined to join the ranks of other struggling businesses that have closed their doors in recent years? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going about the future of this iconic chain.